Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Hayes and I'm going to be talking to you today about plagiarism. I will be specifically speaking about plagiarism at the college grade level and also after college scenarios, so once you graduate and you move on from there. In addition to this, I will be breaking down the consequences of plagiarism into 6 separate sections. First and foremost, it is very important to realize what plagiarism exactly is. So, by definition, plagiarism is the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. According to Bodwin's Office of Dean of Student Affairs, there are 4 main types of plagiarism. There is direct plagiarism, self-plagiarism, mosaic plagiarism, and accidental plagiarism. I'm not going to go into great detail about each specific type of plagiarism, but I hope you can get the general idea through this video. Another idea to understand is that one cannot use another person's material without citation or reference. So we're not speaking as you can't use anything else that's ever been written, because there's a lot of sentences you might say that someone else has already previously written, but you can use them if you are citing correctly. A huge part of the place that we fit within this world is based on our reputation. Being a student in college means that you have lots of opportunities to have internships within your field of study. You could do volunteering on campus. Your chances of being accepted for one of these opportunities will be at an all-time low, especially if you are known to be a quote-unquote liar. The allegations made against a student who plagiarizes could lead to the suspension or even be expelled. The student's academic record can also cause the student to no longer be allowed to attend any other college, which then would prevent you from furthering your education. All colleges, schools, and universities take plagiarism very seriously. Therefore, you should really care about your reputation and where you're getting your information. Since a student in college is most likely attending to further their education for a better career, being honest with your academic writing is crucial to your later career options. Someone who is a professional business person, politician, or public figure may find that the damage from plagiarism follows them for the rest of their career. A professional business person could be asked to step down from their position or even fired. At that point in time, it would be difficult to find another respectable job. Making a serious, meaningful career could become impossible. Therefore, it is very important to cite and reference while writing any sort of public document. It is quite known that plagiarism is widely known in the academia world. Once someone is scarred with plagiarism allegations, that student's academic career can very well likely be ruined. In order to hold a prestigious career, one must be able to publish their works. If you have been a part of plagiarism or accused of plagiarism, you are no longer a credible source. This would mean the academic position would be over and your reputation would be destroyed. If you haven't noticed already, the repercussions of plagiarism are very serious. The copyright laws that are put in place are absolute. An author always has the right to sue a plagiarist. These plagiarisms could also be seen as a criminal offense, which could even lead to prison time. People who write for a living, for example, journalists or authors, are very sure to look for plagiarism issues or offenses. Any writer is well aware of the copyright laws that are in place, and they also know all the many ways to avoid plagiarism in their writing. If you decided to become a writer and then plagiarize, it is a very serious, ethical, and sometimes even legal issue. In the most recent news and reports, many journalists, researchers, and authors have been granted monetary restitution if they decide to sue those who plagiarize their work. This is set into the school setting, which could include grade school, high school, and college. The plagiarist copying someone else's work in the school setting could potentially pay multiple monetary penalties. Plagiarizing research is probably the most serious form of plagiarism. If you look at this in the medical standpoint, you could even cause people to lose their lives. Therefore, it is very important that one does not create false information about any sort of medical research or any science-related research in general. In conclusion, plagiarism is very important to understand. It is also very important to review the guidelines and rules when writing any sort of document. A writer should also realize the consequences as well as the lifelong career damage it can have on them. I hope this gave you some insight on plagiarism and how it should be avoided. Never let laziness or dishonesty ruin your future reputation. I would also like to give some special thanks to iAuthenticate for the main ideas from this video and Baldwin College for the common types of plagiarism. I would also like to thank Dictionary.com for the help of the definitions. Thank you.